It seems like none of you are good men. And it's like one man who's bad, one man's abusive, another man's abusive, and they're like, you're abusive, you're abusive. Well, it seems like you're all abusive, so why don't we all stop talking about women and perhaps diss each other about different things? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Martha's Take. Okay, so today's video, I want to get into some of this beef that's been going on. We are at a special time in the music industry, in rap history, where two of the biggest artists in the world, but in rap and hip hop specifically, are going back to back. They're going back and forth. I really want to know what you guys think in the comments. So I personally feel like Kendrick is winning. Euphoria was so good. And his latest song, what is it called? His latest song is really, really good as well. And I feel like although Drake's songs are good, Kendrick's songs are the only ones that made me gasp. Like, mouth to the ground. I was like, oh, he did not say that.
Sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's spin a raise, but I can see you
know nothing about that. No, nothing about that. No, nothing about that. Commercial break. I feel like it's probably Drake 1, Kendrick 2. Let me know what you guys think. But the point of this video is, oh, look at the sun coming in on the skin. Today I want to talk about the misogyny of rap beef, because honestly guys, I feel like as much as we're all enjoying what's happening, for me personally, I'm enjoying it. I've posted a few like YouTube shorts about it, and I think I reacted to Drake's first diss song, Drop and Give Me 50. So it's not to say I'm not enjoying the music and I'm not enjoying the back and forth. I am, but I've noticed that women seem to always be the only people that lose in these situations. Let me explain. So I was thinking about Quavo and Chris Brown. So Quavo and Chris Brown were going back and forth about Karuchi. Like, go give us the secrets, because Chris Brown is still obsessed 10 years later. Like, what the hell? But yeah, they're going back and forth about Karuchi, and in Quavo's song, I mean, it's got a lot of profanity, so I'm not going to say the name, but you know the song that he released to Chris Brown. He said, "You've been effed up your bag when you punched Ree in the face." And I started thinking, was that really needed? Because everyone knows what happened, one. And two, I feel like Rihanna has moved on with her life so much and tried to distance herself as much as she can from that incident. She really went through a lot. Why are we bringing it up so nonchalantly? Why are we bringing it up so cavalier? You know, like, this was a serious thing that happened, and this happened in real life. This is not hypothetical. This is not a rumor. This is not gossip. This is not tea, right? This actually happened to her. She's not involved with Chris Brown anymore. Why are we just bringing her name up in the situation? I really, really didn't like that. And of course, Chris Brown responded. He said something like, "Stop talking about beating girls." Yeah, rich coming from you. "Stop talking about beating girls. You was beating women on the elevator. We've seen the tapes. That's devastating." And it's like, Chris Brown, do you really think it's devastating though? I don't think you think that's devastating. I feel like they don't actually care about these women, and they don't actually care about violence against women. They're just using it now because they're trying to go back and forth. But there's a real kind of lack of appreciation of the harm that's been done to either Karuchi or Sweetie or definitely Rihanna, right? Because we saw the evidence. But I don't know. I just felt like, let's talk about other things apart from who is the worst partner to their girlfriend or to their baby mama or to their wife. Because no one wins. It's all bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one. It seems like none of you are good men. And it's like one man who's bad, one man is abusive, another man's abusive, and they're like, you're abusive, you're abusive. Well, it seems like you're all abusive, so why don't we all stop talking about women and perhaps diss each other about different things? Maybe talk about money, maybe talk about who's touring, maybe talk about who's not a good dad, right? Let's talk about other subjects. But in terms of treating women well, it seems like everyone's failing. Everyone is a failure. Anyway, so then that brings us on to this current beef that's going on with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Drake, in his song towards Kendrick Lamar, towards the end of the song, he says, they hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. That's a strong that's a strong accusation, one. And two, let's say this is true. So we're saying Whitney, Kendrick Lamar's girlfriend, fiance. So we're saying Whitney woke up this morning with, one, everyone knowing their business. Two, she's still a victim of domestic violence. Three, the whole world is going to be singing they hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. Do you see, like, who's the real victim here? Kendrick Lamar is not the victim in this situation. If this story is true, his girlfriend is, his fiance is. I don't think that's fair. It feels like women are always collateral damage for these men when they're going back and forth, and it doesn't sit right with me. And I mean, obviously, if we're talking about what Kendrick Lamar said in his song about Drake being, I can't even say it on YouTube, what he insinuated Drake was, again, if we've got real life victims in this, it doesn't sit right with me. With that one, I just hope it's not true, because that's a crazy accusation. Comparing him to Jeffrey Epstein? See, Jeffrey Epstein or Epstein? Comparing him to that man, wow. And I think this is when we need to start talking about the difference between, like, tea and gossip and kind of stories that don't really hold any weight versus real life situations, which is why I think I really didn't like Quavo's diss towards Chris Brown, because it was talking about a real life situation which has real life repercussions and real life and real world, like, consequences. I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me. And I know what you guys are going to say. You guys are going to say, well, they're talking about everything. They're talking about each other's parents, each other's children. But I don't feel like we can compare Kendrick Lamar saying to Adonis, dear Adonis, I'm sorry that the man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have worn a condom. That's hypothetical. Yes, it's disrespectful, but it's hypothetical. It's not a real life situation. Kendrick didn't actually go and speak to Adonis, but Chris Brown did actually abuse Rihanna. That's the difference. Do you see? Like, one world is real, one is hypothetical, and I just feel like we're blurring the lines, and the only people that actually have to deal with this are the real victims of these men. I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. Am I off? Am I wrong in this assessment? Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm enjoying the beef. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. When I woke up this morning and I heard Kendrick Lamar's song, I was gagged. I was gagged. When he started off talking about Dear Sandra, I gagged. So it's not like I'm not enjoying it, but each and every time when I keep hearing them referencing real women and real life stories, it just doesn't sit right with me and doesn't sit right with my spirit. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Am I being too sensitive? or am I making a point? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you to all the new subscribers. I highly appreciate you guys for checking out my channel, and let's look forward to more